You have found the channel of Murrant. This isn't a politically correct channel. Furthermore, it's a spawn of my own ignorance. A little bit about myself. I'm an opinionated guy. I judge, I swear, and you'll be seeing this for yourself if you decide to stay tuned. Planning to do the YouTube thing for a while, but this is more or less a kind of experiment. Not looking for monetization, and majority of every damn thing I'll be producing will be off script. Reason why you should stay tuned, just simply unfiltered. Not afraid of algorithms or hurt feelings, not looking for sponsors. Everything's just gonna be, straight from head to mouth. There you go. Starting off, I'll be with Reddit posts. I try to stay away from the already covered popular stuff, like Pro Revenge, Nuclear Revenge, all those other stuff. I mean, I may still cover it. I don't know. My plan is to go pretty much everywhere in the future in regards to Reddit, with the different posts, subscriptions, etc. Vague, sure, but think of it as a kind of audio diary or whatever similar thing to that. In any case, things will be said, and I'm sure somebody will be offended. With that said, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. Cheers. All right, so the first one that we have ever is a question, I guess this is a question, posted in the R-Sex channel of Reddit. And it's posted by Boobies Throw Away, 2 Ys, 1, 2, 3. All right, me, 20 female, boyfriend, who is 23 male, broke up with me because of my breasts. Hey guys, so I've been seeing this guy exclusively for maybe about 3 months. I was definitely starting to develop serious feelings. I slept with 5 guys, including him, and only seriously dated 1. I'm assuming by this she means throughout her lifetime, not at the same time, because that's freaking crazy right there. I'm quite careful about relationships in general, but after getting to know this guy, I was feeling confident. He seemed kind, smart, considerate, and all the other things that are important to me. Anyway, the other day we made love. I love that phrase. I don't care what anyone else says. Yeah, it's kind of corny. And in the middle of it, he asked me to put my bra back on. Okay. I was in sex mode, so I figured it was just a kink that he hadn't told me about. So I popped it back on and went right back to it. Boom. Later, I thought it would be a good chance to learn more about what makes him tick. So I asked him about it. I'm a very sexually open person and very enthusiastic about trying new things. And, well, he basically said my breasts were so unattractive, he found it difficult to come if he could see them during sex. Yeah, I'd just say keep the bra off, so it lasts longer. Oh, dear. Well, I would love to say that I coolly stormed off and left him with some funny, stunningly clever comeback, but I did not. I cried for a bit, and we came to the conclusion that we shouldn't be together if he wasn't attracted to my naked body as it was. Which is reasonable, I mean, frick, dude. I've never heard of a guy having problems with a female's boobs. Now I can understand, maybe, there's something unique about them, like maybe a scar or something that's actually unattractive, or maybe a tattoo of the 5 guys that she slept with, their names across the chest. That's unattractive, or some other kind of distasteful thing like a swastika or some shit. But yeah, I've never really heard this before. So anyway, I don't think we should be together if he's not attracted to my body as it was naked. Maybe some couples would have tried to fix the issue, but to be honest, he was quite nasty about it. Jesus. And I knew I wouldn't be able to sleep with him again and feel comfortable, which you shouldn't. I mean, really, how could you be comfortable? Oh, this is a long one. Okay. I have always been confident about my appearance, both in and out of the bedroom. I'm slim and toned, love to have the lights on, and have never been shy about getting my kit off. My kit? I never loved my boobs. They're small, a bit saggy, and have quite big areola with a lot of stretch marks too, to boot. But I certainly never hated them or let them stop me sexually. Other men have never seemed to have a problem. Max never voiced his thoughts either. Well, I am heartbroken, obviously, and very embarrassed. All women worry about living up to an impossible standard in the bedroom. Men do too, of course. And I think it's a secret, unspoken fear for many that a man will take our clothes off and bail. For a lot of people, boobs equals sex, which is silly considering they're just biological fatty milk factories for babies. Jesus, it's not inaccurate. And I feel very unsexy right now. I think it will be a while before I have sex again. So this is just a little reminder for everyone that sex is fun and dirty and hot, but letting someone see you naked and coming and letting them inside your body is a really intimate and vulnerable thing, especially to people/guys my age, who can sometimes be a little self-absorbed. Please be kind to the person you're sleeping with. It doesn't matter whether it's a one-night stand, fuck buddy, girlfriend, or your damn wife. They are trusting you. If you really have a problem that needs to be addressed, try to phrase it gently. If it's not constructive or helpful advice, maybe just don't say anything. And if you have to break up with the girl because her tits are ugly, please just lie and tell her something else. Edit. Oofed, I did not expect my little rant to get this much attention. I will try to reply where it's appropriate, but just so everyone knows, this conversation was not during sex, but right after. And I was still naked in his bed, so not the best place. I completely understand that nobody's obligated to be in a relationship with somebody they are not attracted to. I have no problem with this. I do have a problem with the nasty way he phrased it, literally saying ugly tits to me. We had a lot of sex before this, and while he did seem more fond of doggy and didn't pay that much attention to my chest, it never crossed that mind that he was turned off. As far as lying, I really think YMMV, I don't know what that is. I just know personally that I would never tell a guy, your dick is too small for me to come. I don't see why it's a good thing to ruin someone's confidence over an issue that is impossible to fix without surgery. No, I'm not posting about my weird titties. Y'all have to imagine them. Oh, so someone asked her, to see your areolas, like the damn the pepperoni on a pizza. Edit 2. Thank you everyone for your kind words. I'll be going to bed now, but I'm loving the boob support in this post. Y'all have big titty energy. And then she puts a heart with a freaking, kind of looks like a little booby heart, so it's full circle. So people, everyone, when it comes to relationship advice, everyone pretty much says the same thing. Just leave him, seek counseling, and that's kind of like the easy answer. Not saying counseling is bad, not saying that leaving that person is bad or whatever, but the fact that that's always usually like the go-to, that's kind of messed up. I think so. Instead of saying stuff like, well, maybe he has some kind of traumatic experience with like that one blonde chick that's just smashing watermelons and stuff with their boobs, and he thinks you're smashing him. I don't know. He said they're small and saggy. That's kind of... But the thing is, you just don't say that to a girl that you're sleeping with, or to anybody. You don't just go around saying, like, oh yeah, your areolas are too big. Like, really? Even after he's sleeping with her? That's too much. That's too far. And she's kind of right. At least lie about it. But the thing is, you really shouldn't lie either. You should be honest. Like, hey, not really my type. Sometimes being blunt is okay, but just to straight up say ugly tits or whatever, you're just trying to insult the person at this point. And a lot of people who do that, I've noticed, who is quick to insult your body, is usually insecure about themselves. And a lot of times when people try to insult you, just generally speaking, they're really just insulting you with an insult that works against them. Unless they actually know you and they're trying to exploit some vulnerability, which it kind of sounds like he was with her, like laying in the bed with them and stuff. So it's kind of fucked up. Yeah. Should she leave him? I don't know what their situation is. This seems like to be like one thing. According to her rant, obviously this is something that seriously bothered her. But yeah, definitely should rethink the priorities in the relationship. Definitely. This is Murrant. If you like what you hear, stay tuned and always be cool.